In this lesson, we are going to learn about the killer blow on the g7 or g2 square. In this position, we are black. White's queen is away from the king and white's other pieces are also not doing much, and that's a big hint for you that it is time to start the attack on the opponent's king, because white's other pieces will not be able to help the king and protect it. And if you look at the black's pieces, then black has 4 pieces that are near the opponent's king. To find the killer blow, ask yourself the question: how do I destroy the pawn cover of the opponent's king so that it becomes vulnerable to attack? And you will find the answer. Rook cross g2 check. White will play king cross g2, and as you already know, in this pawn structure, the king becomes vulnerable from this file and it also becomes vulnerable from this square. So first we play queen g6 check. If white plays a move like king to f3, if white plays king f3, then queen g4 is a checkmate. So white goes king h1, and now you play bishop to d5 check. Now you use the long diagonal to attack the king. White has only one option, f3. Now this pawn is protecting the king, so we destroy this pawn cover too. We play bishop cross f3 check, forcing the white rook to capture the bishop. After rook cross f3, we play queen g1 and it's a checkmate. Let's see one more example. In this position, we are white. The king is sitting safely behind these 3 pawns, and here white played knight cross g7. White sacrificed the whole knight after king cross g7, and now you already know black's king is vulnerable to attack on this diagonal, and black's king is also vulnerable to attack on this file. Here white would like to attack from the g file by playing a move like queen to g4, but right now the black's queen is controlling this square. So first white played rook to d1. If black plays a move like queen to e6, trying to guard the g4 square, then you can play f5. And in the next move, you will play queen g4 with a similar attack. That's why here black played queen e7. And now white played queen g4 check. The knight cannot capture our queen because bishop is pinning the knight. And we are attacking the black's king from the g file. King goes back to h8. And now white played rook d7. Attacking the black's queen. Knight cannot capture the rook because it is pinned. So black played queen e6. And now we play queen g5, putting more pressure on this knight. If black plays a move like queen cross d7, then we play queen cross f6 check, king g8, queen g7 checkmate. We use the long diagonal to checkmate the black's king. So here black played rook to c6, protecting the knight. And now we can simply capture the bishop. And white's position is completely winning. We are attacking the opponent's pawn. Our rook is on the 7th rank. Our queen is more active. Our bishop is more active. And we can play a move like pawn to f5, rook f4 and bring the rook into the attack. Black can play a move like rook to g8. Then you play queen h6, exploiting the weakness of the h6 square because there is no pawn to protect the h6 square. Let's say after a move like rook g6, you can play queen f8 check, rook g8, and then you play queen cross f7, winning one more pawn, and white has a winning advantage in this position. After queen cross f7, rook cross f7, you are still attacking this knight. Black has to protect it by rook g6. Then you push the pawn to f5. After rook h6, you can simply capture this pawn. White has the material advantage of 2 points. All of white's pieces are active, so white is completely winning in this game. Now I am going to show you a puzzle from my own game. I was playing a game on Lichess and my opponent's rating was 2359. And I got the opportunity to deliver a killer blow on the g2 square and checkmate the opponent. In this position, white's king is sitting safely behind these pawns. My bishop is attacking the h3 square, my queen is also here, and my rook is also on the g file. But I need to break through this pawn cover. So here I played rook cross g2. My idea was that white will play king cross g2. Then I can play bishop cross h3 check. White will play king h1. Then I can play bishop cross f1 check. I will get my rook back, plus I will get the material advantage of 2 points. And I am still attacking the white's king. Here white played a tricky move. White first played bishop cross c6 check. White's idea is that after b cross c6, I can no longer play bishop cross h3 check because queen is pinning the bishop. And only then white played king cross g2. Now if I play a move like queen cross h3 check, then white can escape. White can play king f2, then king e1 or king e2, and white king will escape from the attack. So here I need to bring one more piece into the attack. This king is vulnerable and I can attack it from the g file. But the problem is I have not castled, so I cannot use my rook to attack the opponent's king. That's why here I played long castle. Now my rook is ready to go to g8 and join the attack. And I'm also threatening bishop cross h3 check. So white here played rook h1, white protected the pawn, and now I played rook g8 check. I managed to bring my rook into the game. White played king f1. If white plays king h2, then queen g3 is a checkmate. So white played king f1. And here I played bishop c4 check. You see, the king is completely trapped. I am giving a check to the opponent's king and opponent's king does not have a move. White had to play queen d3. I took the queen and then I played queen g3. This position is completely winning. In the next move I am threatening queen g2 check, queen cross h1. I am also threatening queen cross f3 check. So white resigned in this game. When you play these kind of sacrifices in your game, your opponent will be shocked by your move. I hope now you will be able to find these kind of killer blows in your game. It's time to go to the next lesson.